A $1 million business is up for grabs.
Right. How a lucky winner, just your average Joe, is going to be running there. Yeah, that's one of these guys. We're going to tell you who's who. He's going to be running an Ace Hardware store. You know that familiar face. We're going to be coming back, folks. Stick around. Welcome back, folks. One lucky entrepreneur will win the chance to run his or her own $1 million business. The Dream Ace contest ends today, and there are only 2 people left in the race. It started out with 5,400 people. So these 2 lucky winners, and they are both winners, even if one of you doesn't win. Joining us this morning, who do we have here? Bill Rancic. Bill, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Good morning.
The first winner, of course, The Apprentice.
Yes.
And Donald Trump's right-hand man.
Yes.
You're still working with
Still
the
consulting with him.
Still consult.
Yes.
Look at that. Yeah. He doesn't need the $1 million anymore. So, but you were part of this whole thing from the very beginning.
That's right.
With Ace Hardware stores, and these are our 2 finalists. Tell us how it all began.
Well, it all began. We kicked the project off in January with basically traveling around the country in a mobile dream machine, going from town to town, trying to find aspiring entrepreneurs who wanted to own their own business. And before we kicked this off, we did a big survey, and we found that the American dream is still to own your own business. So we launched this thing, and these guys aren't lucky. They created their own luck because we had over 190,000 people visit the Dream Ace website. We were able to narrow that down to 50, and then from the 50 down to 12, and now 2 finalists.
And now 2 finalists. And I want to introduce you to the 2 finalists. Right next to Bill is Gower Talley. And Gower, you're from Oregon.
I am.
A small town in Oregon, and here you are in Las Vegas, competing for $1 million business. And right next to Gower is Frank Alley. And Frank, you're from New Jersey.
From New Jersey, Jackson, New Jersey.
And tell folks what you retired recently, right, Gower?
Well, I did. I retired I retired from a military career, retired from a state director of marketing for the Oregon National Guard. 7 days before these guys called me and said, "Pack, you have a week to be in New York." So it's been pretty exciting.
Unbelievable. And Frank, what's your story?
Basically, my whole background is construction, commercial, and residential. I used to build all the Manhattan bagel stores and Einstein bagel stores throughout the country.
Well, look at you. You're already used to running a business. So what makes you think, is this really your dream to run $1 million business, guys?
Well, my family began with a very small hardware store in Rosicler, Illinois. My grandmother,
so you know hardware.
Absolutely. My grandmother's been my inspiration for this.
Oh, my goodness.
Both from the hardware and from the business. And
unbelievable.
This is kind of for her.
Frank, what about you?
I actually owned and operated 2 hardware stores at the Jersey Shore for 17 years.
Okay.
It's going to be a battle.
And the winner's going to be running a Ace Hardware store.
Not only running, the winner will own their own Ace Hardware store.
For a year? Or?
Forever. It's their store.
Oh, it's your store. It's going to be your store.
It's worth over $1 million. It's going to be their store. And the neat thing about this prize is it's typically, these stores are passed on from generation to generation. So one of these 2 gentlemen, this store could be in their family for many, many, many years to come. So it's a very deep prize that they're winning.
It's one of the corporate-owned stores. Which one do we know?
It's being built from the ground up. Right now it's under construction. It's located in Houston, Texas.
Houston.
It's a beautiful store.
You guys ready to relocate to Houston?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Frank and I were at the groundbreaking just a couple of weeks ago of that store.
And Bill, tell us how you're gonna decide the winner.
Well, I'm not going to decide.
I know you're not going to decide, but how it's going to be decided? You're lucky here.
But we have 4,400 store owners, and they're all here in Las Vegas at a big Ace Hardware convention. This morning at 8 o'clock, Frank and Gower are going to present 5-minute business plans and marketing plans to the audience, and the store owners will have electronic voting devices instantly. They're going to vote on the spot. A minute later, we're going to announce the winner.
Oh, my goodness. You guys excited?
Absolutely.
It's going to be an interesting day.
Do you bring your whole family down here for that moment? What?
Yeah, my wife Jill and my 4-year-old daughter Grace are here, and they're just having a blast.
Oh, Frank?
My wife Catherine is here with me.
See, look at that. And Bill, you're used to all this excitement now, aren't you?
Well, this is the opportunity of a lifetime.
To see someone else get the opportunity Donald gave you, right?
Pressure, yeah, it's important to pay things forward, and certainly, these guys are handling the pressure very well. So I have to commend them.
Look at them. My gosh, you're doing great. Okay, congratulations to all of you.
Thank you.
And good luck too.
Thank you.
And if your viewers want to find out who the winner is, they can go to dreamacehardware.com later today.
Okay, all right. Is there any more future things like this coming up?
We'll see. The people at Ace Hardware are very creative, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, Bill, it was great to see you.
Yes.
And Gower and Frank, good luck to you, all right?
Thank you so much.
Okay. We're talking traffic now.
That's right. And Tom Hawley is off today, so I'm going to do the duties here. We've got a couple of